Oh my God.
If you look at our dual championship, we have got old blood versus new blood. And if you look at this team sacrifice final, guess what? We've got old blood versus new blood. And if there's not a better sort of story about how great and how generational Quake is, this is it. This is one of the best stories I think we could possibly have. With that being said, our first team, 2Z.
2Z though, they've looked really strong. They haven't dropped a single round, let alone a map. So if I'm looking to call a favorite here, I'm going to go with the team that's playing, looking really sharp, and I'm going with youth now. You know, the youth seems to be carrying the day. I think their average age is probably like 23. You know, for the team. So
12 and home.
Yeah.
But what about the old blood? What about the combined experience of almost 60 years of Quake on this team? Notofast. I mean, you look at those names, all of them recognized at one point or another as champions, fast, Mullen, stermy, and toxic. And I'm really satisfied with this fight. And honestly, I'm probably going into this. I feel like I was pretty much like I feel like we got a 2Z victory. Hearing both teams say, "Yeah, we got this." You split game 50-50. That actually excites me quite a bit.
And these are two teams that we know have been putting the time into focusing on sacrifice. Well, really, there are some players out there throughout the Quake World Championship that went, I'm going to enter duel and I'll do sacrifice and we'll see what happens. When it comes to Notofast and 2Z, even though Clawz is in grand finals for duel as well, 2Z's main objective as a group of players, sacrifice is what they put their time and resources into. Not just by playing, but by studying. They've been watching hours upon hours of match footage of their competition. And now regionals has happened, they've had hours of gameplay from every team in this tournament. Notofast as well. They've put all their eggs into sacrifice also. They've done very well in the duel, but this is very much the game mode that both teams have been trying to win.
These guys have been playing top level Quake for days on end, and even Clawz, this isn't where it even ends for him, right? He's waiting in the dual grand finals later on, but for now, sacrifice 4v4, we could go down to 5 maps, which means we are going to see how the teams play on potentially every single map available in sacrifice right now, and what they can do, right? There's 2 obelisks per map, there's a lot of potential strategies. We've already seen some teams sort of deviate away from the champions, we've seen them play beforehand, so I think it's going to be a testing of the game knowledge and how they play together. But I think the big thing here is 2Z undefeated, but how will they respond if they actually do go down?
What happens if they do lose? I don't think that sets up a great
if they lose, they only get to buy 2 Lamborghinis instead of 4.
You know, for the spectators, just imagine, just visualize, if you will, just put like $150,000 in cash on the stage between the two of them. Just imagine there's a pile of money there right now, and whoever wins gets to walk out with the cash. I mean, it's pretty intense.